boy, do we have a lot to talk about. Hi guys, my name's Chloe, otherwise known as Princess Aspian, and welcome to my channel.
Just be me.
So as a lot of you guys are probably well aware right now, because it has just been flooded across the internet, Sia has announced that she's releasing a new film. Great, awesome, sounds amazing. About an autistic girl. Amazing, can't wait. Representation, it's what we need. Can't wait to see which autistic girl's playing the role. Here's the catch. It's not an autistic person playing the role. No, it's Maddie Zielger. Cool, alright. Those of you who don't have context, hi, my name's Chloe, otherwise known as Princess Aspian. I'm an actor, I'm a singer, I'm a YouTuber, and I'm an autism advocate. Now let's talk about the film. A couple of days ago, Sia announced that she's releasing a new film called Music. Basically, a musical film about an autistic girl. Now this in itself seems like an awesome concept. I love musicals. Musicals are my favorite thing ever. A musical involving an autistic girl, holy moly, it sounds like it would be my favorite thing. However, before we even get started, let's talk about the main issue of this film before we even get into anything else. Sia cast Maddie Zielger, who's like her little protege from Dance Moms. Now this in itself is kind of annoying. It's like, yeah, that sucks. We have so many autistic actors that could have played that role. It's been done before. The Good Doctor, Sheldon Cooper, What's Eating Gilbert Grape, Rain Man. We've seen neurotypical people playing autistic roles a million times before, and yes, it's something that we have spoken up about and that the autistic community is not keen on. But the difference with this film in particular isn't just the fact that they cast a neurotypical girl to play an autistic role when there is so many amazing autistic women actors who could have had the role. The issue instead is the way that Sia decided to respond to this. Sia announced that the reason that she used a neurotypical girl for the role of the autistic girl in the film is because an autistic girl wouldn't be able to handle the filming environment. Apparently she also had an autistic girl playing the role, but the environment was too stressful for her, so it would have been kinder to use a neurotypical girl instead. That's not how this works, Sia. I have so much to say about this in particular, but before we actually get into it, let's watch the trailer, because this is something that I haven't seen yet. We're gonna watch the trailer, we're gonna talk about the trailer, and then I want to talk about a few more things about this film and why this film is such a controversial topic in the autism community and why we need to start changing the film industry and just the world in general to make it not an issue anymore. Alright, Sia, what have you got for me, babes? Let's go.
Dear Sia, there's a magical little girl, your sister. All she's got now is you.
She can understand everything you are saying to her, and if you are happy, press this button.
First of all, the way she was walking, oh yuck, ugh, yuck, yuck, oh my god. Okay, here's the thing, some autistic people walk like this, some people that are disabled do walk like this. The issue is that she's a neurotypical, able-bodied young woman who is portraying a role like that. Oh yuck. Yuck. You can tell that Maddie has obviously researched autistic people and that this is her idea of what autistic people all look like. It reminds me of that trend that was going on TikTok a while ago that was like a dance that was mimicking disabled people. It's disgusting. If this was a genuinely autistic, neurodivergent human being, completely different story, because that is genuinely how some of us see the world, how some of us portray ourselves. That is genuinely how some of us actually are. As a neurotypical woman portraying that, that's not right. That's not autism. That's what autism looks like to ignorant people.
Very funny, troublemaker. She sees the world in a completely
Her
different
facial
way.
expressions and the way she's walking.
Hey.
Okay, so she's obviously a non-verbal autistic girl. Okay, so oh man, I thought the film industry was getting better, but some people just keep bringing it. Okay, where do I even start? First of all, the way that she was walking in that and the way that her facial expressions were in that, you can tell that this was made by a neurotypical person simply by the way she's acting, and the fact that the main character that we can see that's not the autistic girl is already starting to have that hero mentality. You're the only thing she has left. She has to rely on you now. Also, can we talk about the fact that this thing has no closed captions, is played by a non-autistic person. It is so loud and it has so many bright, overwhelming colors and quick cutscenes, which is like the #1 thing that autistic people don't like. Like, you could not get less of an autism friendly film, and it's a 20-second trailer. This is not representation. This is not just acting. This is mimicking and mocking disabled people. And if you can't see that, I'm sorry, sorry girl, I don't know what to say to you. This is such an inaccurate stereotype of autism, and it's so obvious that a neurotypical person has watched autistic people, has kind of had an idea of what autism is supposed to be in a stereotype, and has made a film with that in mind. These traits and this representation of autism is why autism is still so stigmatized, especially for women. There is so much that I want to say in regards to this film, and I know that my brain is just going to get muddled up because there is just so much going on in my head and so much that I want to say. So I think the best thing to do is have a look at the whole situation that's happening, have a look at some of Sia's tweets, and just go from there. The first thing that I want to bring up is the fact that apparently Sia hired an autistic girl to play the role of the autistic girl in the film, as she should, and the girl found the set unpleasant and stressful, therefore she hired Maddie instead. There's a couple of issues within this. The first issue being the fact that this autistic girl never actually existed. There has been receipts that have come out saying that Sia and Maddie have been working on this project for a very, very long time, like 5 years together. In that time, Maddie had already been cast as the lead role. So this autistic girl, which they apparently worked with, never would have existed if that's the case. If she did exist, that actually just creates a whole new level of issues. Our first issue being that you can't just try one autistic person, say that the set was too stressful for her and that she couldn't handle it, and then just not try and find another autistic person. There are so many autistic actors out there. Kayla from Everything Is Going to Be Okay, she's an autistic actress and she's incredible. Roseanne Barr, Daryl Hannah, Helena Bonham Carter, they're all autistic actresses. Autistic actors exist, and not only do we exist, but we are able to function within a film set. Autistic people can handle stressful situations. There are autistic people that are actors, there are autistic people that are paramedics, there are autistic people that are surgeons, there are autistic people who have incredibly high stress jobs and thrive in them because it's what their brain is capable of. They can hyperfixate on these tasks which are important to them and that they love. They know how to handle stressful situations. And here's the thing, that aside, if the film set was too stressful for this autistic girl, which apparently existed, why would you not change the set to meet her needs? That's what your entire film is about. If you have a film about autism and about inclusion and you're not including them within your real life set, you are completely invalidating your entire film's reason for being. You cannot make a film about inclusion but refuse to include disabled people within the real life parts of that film. Ooh, okay, let's have a look at some of her other tweets. Sia has stated that Music, the character in her film, was pretty low functioning, and after attempting a few actors in Spectrum, they suggested that I use Maddie. Once again, there is so much that is wrong with this. First of all, the use of functioning labels in general. I've spoken about this so many times. Functioning labels don't exist. The term high functioning and low functioning is a way to be able to tell some autistic people, hey, you function well in society, good job, you can cover this up well. And low functioning is to go, yeah, not you, not ugh. Try again. Functioning labels don't exist, and the fact that Sia bluntly said, we have a low functioning autistic character, let's use a neurotypical girl to play her. That's better. That's a good idea. Yes. One of Sia's other tweets says that she tried to use an autistic actor, but she felt it was more compassionate to use Maddie. Compassionate where? Compassionate for you? Compassionate for Maddie? Compassionate for your bank account? Like where? Where's the compassion? What? Autistic people are never represented in media. Not only are we never represented, but we're never represented by our own kind of people. Sia also said that she consulted with Autism Speaks. I want you guys to imagine this scenario. Someone is making a film about America in 2015 when Obama was president. Obama is one of the roles in this said film. But we're not going to use a black actor. No. We wouldn't. Why? Black actor? No. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to cast a white man. Yes. Good. Yeah. Why would you? Absolutely. Absolutely. But we're still going to call him Obama. And we're still going to refer to him as a black man. But he's not a black man. It's a white man playing it. I want you guys to consider this situation. We're making a film about the LGBTQ community. The lead role is a transgender woman. But we're not going to use a transgender woman for the role. We're going to use a cisgender woman for the role. Also, we're going to consult with a gay conversion therapist to make sure that we have all the details right. Can you see the issue? Sia stated that she spent 3 years researching this film to make sure that she had it all right. So she's super bummed out that Autism Speaks is a hate group. Girl, you didn't need to research for 3 years. You had to have 1 2-minute conversation with an autistic person. Literally all she had to do was ask any autistic person, hey, how do you feel about Autism Speaks? Hey, how do you feel about a neurotypical girl playing an autistic character? By the way, we're going to call her low functioning. And any autistic person would have been like, Girl, what are you doing? What, huh? What are you, this is a prank. This is a prank, right? This is a prank. This is so disappointing on so many levels. One of the big ones being the fact that there is hardly any representation of female autistic characters in media. And the representation of autism that we do have in media is all often very, very stigmatized and stereotyped. This film would have been the perfect opportunity to cast an autistic actress as the role of an autistic character. And yet, not only did Sia say, nah, we're not gonna do that, but she downright at the same time completely belittled autism and autistic people while she was trying to promote inclusion. Something's not adding up. If it hasn't been made blatantly clear already, I am really disappointed in this film, and I'm really disappointed in the film industry and that this is what's happening. This entire film reeks of inspiration porn. This entire film reeks of someone pretending that they want to do something good by releasing an inspirational feel-good film about a little disabled girl, but not actually wanting to do anything to create that change in the real world. Autistic people are capable of being respected in the workplace. Autistic people are capable of having high-stress jobs. Autistic people are actors and paramedics and surgeons. Autistic people are capable of greatness when you allow us to flourish and stop trying to silence our voices with your neurotypical acts of heroism. We do not need your inspiration porn and false acts of good. We need to be heard. Anyway, that's what I have to say about this film at the moment. Final thoughts, I do not support this film. I do not support Sia's decision in having this film. And if anything, I really hope the film industry can see this and starts making a change to the film industry and the way that it sees disabled actors. And any minority group for that matter. Cast transgender people in transgender roles. Cast disabled people in disabled roles. Y'all neurotypicals have got enough. I don't know if I'm gonna make more videos about this. I might end up making more videos about this as the film kind of like comes out or whatever. I don't know. But this has been easily my most requested video. So many of you guys have wanted me to talk about this, so that's me talking about it. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you would like to hang around, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. I don't mind. Do what makes you feel happy. Do what makes you feel good. Make sure you guys are staying kind to yourself. Make sure you guys are staying kind to other people, and make sure you guys are staying hydrated. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Just be